Two things that makes you lose your woman's love. Have you wondered why sometimes women are very much in love with you, but all of a sudden they start, it's as if they're not the same people you met the first time? That is because you're doing these two things in your relationship. So if you're doing them, quit. Stop doing them. And watch how your woman will come back to love you. But if she has stopped loving you because you're doing them, it is difficult for her to love you. But you can still stop doing it and watch how she will come back to love you again. This is Pearl Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Number one thing you should never do in your relationship that can really make your woman lose love for you is lack of communication. If you're a man who always get angry to the point that you start keeping malice with your woman, it will really make her to fall out of love for you. You're really teaching her that you both can stay without communicating with yourselves. And when she gets very used to that lack of communication, it becomes very difficult for you to talk to her, even when you want to. You will notice that this woman that seemed to be very loving from the onset, because of this lack of communication, she wants to really confide she wants to really confide in herself. Sometimes she even go as far as confiding in outsiders, maybe her friends, family members, sometimes people who are even close to you more than you. It makes her to really distance herself from you. It becomes something that you wouldn't even know when this started. So if you're a man in your relationship, always make sure that anything that happens, you talk about it. Tell her that these things, I don't want it. It makes her to see you as that man. The day you lose your masculinity in your relationship, you become the woman while the woman becomes the man. No woman will want to be in a relationship with her fellow woman and really want to respect that man. No woman will really want to be in a relationship with a man who her opinion overrides his own and really want to love the man the same way she did. So if you don't communicate, you are the type that you will always seek for peace. You always want peace. I didn't say seeking for peace is not good, but sometimes you seek for peace. Meanwhile, you are gradually making your woman lose interest in you in that relationship. Once she has lost her interest, you notice that the way she treats you automatically change. Second thing that will really make you lose your woman's love for you in your relationship is when you are unrealistic, when you have unrealistic expectations, when your expectations are unrealistic, you know what you want, you can't communicate it. For some reason, you want your woman to fill those void. You want her to do those things to help you with your needs, but you don't want to tell her what your needs are. That is where setting boundaries comes in. When I talk of setting boundaries, most of you misunderstand what I mean by setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is telling your woman that this is the things I want and this is the things I don't want. Now, most of you do not have boundaries in your relationship. You don't have boundaries. You expect your woman to do some things some certain way. She should just understand you without you communicating your needs to her. Always tell her what you want. Always tell her what you want. Sometimes lack of boldness with your women make you to lose your love for your women. You become unrealistic in your expectations. Most times you want something because you feel the woman you're with is very beautiful. They even sometimes tell you, oh, if you don't listen to what I'm saying, I will leave you. Do you think it is easy to have a very beautiful woman? Listen as a man. It's better you have an ugly woman who you are realistic with in your expectation than having a beautiful woman who your expectations with cannot be realistic. These are two different things. If your expectations, you cannot be real with your expectations, it means that relationship with that woman, she will never love you. She will always lose love for you, even if she have love for you. Learn to say the things you want. Learn to communicate to your women what you want in your relationship and what you don't want. Do not let your woman's opinion override yours, especially when those things are things you don't want. You don't expect her to tell you what to do and still see you as the man in the relationship. No one is saying that women should not have a say. Make the decisions. Let her be the partaker of those decisions. Nobody is saying you should treat your woman badly. Always treat your woman right, but with him, always treat your woman right, but always have the mind that this is the things you don't take and this is the things you take. Communicate it to her. Let her know them. And when she falls from those things you said you don't want, you always know how to treat her to make her come back to do them. But when you let go of the things she does that you don't want, it means you like it, she keeps doing it. And when she keeps doing it, you keep taking it, you become an unrealistic man in your expectations. Your expectations automatically becomes unrealistic. So if you want to be realistic, when a woman does something, always be willing. Know when to set your boundaries. Know when to always end a relationship if it is not really giving you what you want. Know when. Do not be a man that is always too scared to lose his woman, while his woman is not scared of losing him. If you are too scared to lose your woman to the point that no matter what she gives, you want to take, your expectations becomes unrealistic. So when you want to when you want to be realistic in your expectations, you must stand on those your values, on the things you want, communicate it, let her respect them, and let her do them. When she communicates her own too, you respect them and do them too. This way, it makes her to keep loving you because she has already seen you as a head. No woman will want to be in a relationship with a man she don't really see as a head in that relationship. If she doesn't see you that you can lead her, she doesn't want to be with you. Even if she loves you, she will fall out of love for you. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do what to like. Drop a comment what you think about the video. And if you see my video for the very first time, do me well to follow my page. Thank you.